Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Let y'all come on and get into the room. Good morning. Oh my goodness, good morning. Today is going to be an awesome day. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to get this live started right. And such fun in the mornings, y'all. I'm so excited to be here with you because why, y'all? This is the day that the Lord has made. We can choose to rejoice and be glad in it. We will say of the Lord, He is our refuge, our fortress, and our strength, our God, in whom we can trust. We can trust He is faithful, 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 faithful. Hey, y'all, my name is Montina, and I created this support group for women because I believe more than the happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house. And I believe that there's just nothing out there for women that love marriage, enjoy marriage, or like marriage is hard, but I'm going to stay married. Hey, Shiny, Mac, Mac, Mac. Hey, Bridget, good morning. Yes. So I created this for us. And guess what? It's not just for married women, it's for my single friends that are like, dang, I really want a man. And then they get around other single women and like, girl, you don't want no man. Hey, this, and that. This is not that type of show. If you want a man, you want a man. And baby, if you're not proactive about getting a man, if you're not proactive about going to your favorite place to eat, sitting at the bar and being your cute, cute self, you're not going to get one. And you should not have to feel ashamed running around talking about, I want a man, and women are shaming you. And this is ridiculous, the world we live in, where people are just like, yeah, but again, it's societal, it's parents, it's moms that grew up without men, it's bitter bitchs. It just is what it is. But over here on this side of life, I'm pro marriage, pro relationships, pro sisterhood, pro you. And this is me in real life. This is me. Actually, Clishawn there in the chat has known me since I was 12 years old. She'll tell you this is the real me. Okay. We've been friends all this time. She stayed in my house, her and her husband last year. She and I have been through multiple marriages, and we are in it to win it in our last one. So, y'all, listen, this is for you. So, if you're single, I'm here to support you, sis. And if you married, girl, my husband crazy just like yours. We gonna stick it out. So today and every day, I'm here. I don't know how long God is going to have me do this, but I'm here for you. I'm cheering for you. When you're in the valley, I'm going to be there to hug you and just comfort you. And we ain't trauma bonding, but I'm going to encourage you. When you're coming up out the valley, we're going to woosah. And then when we're peering over the valley, we're going to say, you know what, girl, we got this because we declare war. Okay, we declare war. So with my notes here, 80% of the time, sis, he's going to be amazing. Let me tell you, yesterday, my husband and I, he was sworn in at the VFW post. My husband, veteran foreign wars. He was retired. He is retired military. And he was ironing some clothes. And lately, y'all, my husband does it for me. He does. But woo, I just been like, ooh. And we went to a concert on Sunday, Charlie Wilson, and got rained out, but he looked good. Had his fedora hat on, his outfit. He just looked good. He did it for me. So he's ironing. I said, honey, are there ever those days when you just look at me, you be like, oh, I said, lately, I just been like, oh, I'm ready to jump your bones. And he was like, yeah, every day. I looked at him, I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, you a baddie. So y'all, we have to just listen. Some of y'all been married a long time and you come here like, oh yeah, we've been married so long, we don't want to do anything. You should be doing more than me because you've been in it a lot longer. And I think that we've missed this because people become comfortable in relationships, even in friendships. Most of y'all see me, I'll hug you. Hey girl, how you doing? I care about you. One of my girlfriends, I gave her a book, and y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all a little tip that I did with my kids growing up. I hide money in books. I do. It might be $1, $5, $10, $20, could be $100, but I've always done it because I wanted to get them to read books. I gave her a book, and I said, hey, this is for you. I don't need it. I read this one. I had actually the Kindle version. And she texted me, she said, sis, I'm at the doctor's and $20 fell out this book. And I was like, oh my goodness, and I'll give it back to you. I said, no. That's what I do. I hide money in books. All right. And she's like, wow, and it was a blessing. But that's what I'm saying. We need sisters. We need life together. We need to be interesting. We need to be fun. And I'm so happy you're here. Be you, do you, but be your authentic, beautiful, sweet self. glide like a goddess in life. Don't be a queen. Don't nobody want to be no queen and rules of glide like a goddess in life. Okay. So with our devotion, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Let's get our devotion in today with Battlefield of the Mind. And thank y'all for staying in the chat. Y'all so cute. I just love y'all. I really do. All right. So cast your cares. Let's see the 11. Cast your cares upon God. Therefore, humble. I should just say, humble yourselves, demote, lower yourselves in your own estimation. Okay, people misdirect humility in your own estimation under the mighty hand of God, that in due time he may exalt you, casting all of your care, your anxieties, your worry, your concerns once and for all on him, for he cares for you affectionately and cares about you watchfully. Girl, he cares about you. He cares about your husband and your marriage and your happiness. God cares about you. You don't have to run around talking about, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what, Father? I don't know. You better get this man before I get to him. Let God be God. When the enemy tries to give us a problem, which he will, okay, he's going to always give you problems. Why? Because that's his job. Our enemy, Satan, defeats us, attempts to defeat us with strategy and deceit through well-laid plans and deliberate deception. The word cast actually means to pitch or throw. Here you go, God. Here you go, God. You and I can pitch or throw your problems to God. And believe me, he can catch them, sis. He knows what to do with them. So you know what? Throw it to God. Okay. I don't want to trauma bond with you. Boom, here you go, God. Oh, this man acting crazy. Here you go, God. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of worried about what he's doing when he walk out the door. Throw it to God. Pitch it to him. This passage lets us know that to humble ourselves is not to worry. A person, a woman, a cute little wife, my single girl, my single women, y'all cute too. You're worrying. So thinks in some way he can solve his own problems. We can't solve these problems. You cannot change people. Well, you can, but it's witchcraft. Don't do it, because then they revert back and they're worse. Worry is the mind racing around trying to find a solution. Think about worry as you just sitting in a rocking chair and you just rocking back and forth. I'm just so worried. Oh my God, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I've just had some health challenges and I'm worried if somebody will love me. I've had, I have stretch marks and I'm just worried if somebody will love me. My body doesn't look like it used to. Whatever, girl. I've seen people on YouTube without hands and without limbs. Okay. Y'all be on YouTube. They don't have arms, legs, nothing. And they got husbands and wives. Okay. Get it together. Stop worrying. The proud woman is full of himself, while the humble man is full of God. So you can be proud, but be full of God. Be so full of life that when people see you, they just gravitate to you. And again, your personality is not my personality. I met Deidre, and I met her at the gym the other day, and she's part of like some business things I have going on and at the Russell Center here in Atlanta. And she has the sweetest spirit. So again, I don't say do you, be you. Y'all got a lot of people joining today. Y'all must have put me out there somewhere. My daughter told me to get on TikTok, so I'll be doing that when I get time. The proud man worries, the humble man waits. We are beautiful goddesses gliding through life. I'm not worried about nothing. You guys need to be unbothered, emotionally mature. Only God can deliver us, and he wants us to know that, so that in every situation, our first response is to lean on him and to enter his rest. You don't have no business worrying. Pray before you say. Okay, pray before you say it. I actually got to share something with you. My husband nipped stuff in the bud, and I actually was going to share a story with you today about something I told my husband. I'm going to make sure I tell it. But what I want to do is, yesterday my stream was off, and I'm going to go back over what I mentioned because it's important. It's about having options. I want to make sure that you're very clear about what to do. I am a seasoned woman. I'm in my third marriage, if you're new to this, okay? And I'm not here giving you advice. I'm just here to say, listen, I had to draw a line in the sand and say, I either got to make this work or just get off off the boat and off the ship. Y'all got a lot of people joining today. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. But I really want to talk about this because it does drop in my spirit. People are like, I'm doing all this work. It's just not working. It's just not working. Oh my God, it's not working. So what do you do when it's not working? And I met some women that complain that it's just not working. Well, you got options, sis. You're not an oak tree. You're not stuck in nothing, okay? There is power for you. And I know there's power in the word. My grandma says the word's all we need. Well, it is. We need some supplements, okay, y'all? We make things so over spiritual and hokey. Read some books. So first is, you can just stay and do nothing. You just stay there and just do nothing. Y'all just do what you've been doing. But I know you guys are doers because you're here with me. We don't want to just have miserable marriages and unhappy houses and all those type of things. We want to have something better. You can stay and do something. The doing something is reading the books, doing the work. I'm not enough, sis. I'm some of enough, but I give you ideas. Get your journals out, get your lingerie out. Actually, I talked to someone at my Pilates studio today, and she was talking about a boudoir shoot. It's a lingerie shoot. I did that for my husband. She's like, I've been married 32 years. I thought about it years ago. I said, do it now. I said, you should be doing more than me. Do it now. So do something. When's the last time you told your husband he does it for you? When's the last time your husband felt like a hero for you? I run around here talking about my husband all the time. He's my superhero. Anyone that knows me, when they meet my husband, they're like, she loves you. I wasn't always like that. And I'm not saying I don't do it to be braggadocious, but I want my husband to know I appreciate him. I love him. I respect him. I honor him. And I have to be very clear about that because in the past, y'all, my personality, I have been in some relationships in a marriage where I could kind of just run a man and say what I wanted to do. And, I just didn't understand what I understand now because I didn't do the work. I didn't read the books. I didn't listen to people online. I didn't read the comments. If you don't like Kevin Samuels, cool, whatever, turn them off. Read those comments from those men. Men want peace. Men want pleasure. Men want paradise. They are super, super simple. Okay. They really, really are. So do something. I will tell you this also. Some of you, especially if maybe you're not in a first marriage or you and your husband have grown together and there's some evolution. My husband don't take no mess. My husband is a very masculine frame man. And I remember one time I told him, I was like, I'm gonna go stay in a hotel. We going. He was like, well, get the F out then. Now my husband does cuss, y'all. He's a sailor. He's a retired military, but I was like, what the? He was like, go on. Okay. I mean, my husband doesn't play. Like, he doesn't play childish games. He don't play that. I'm in my emotions. He's like, and he'll tell me my last name, which is his last name. He said, I'm not taking that. So again, it was funny at the time. And I'm not saying it was, that's how he speaks and communicates. But some of y'all are saying things and then you're saying it thinking your husband's going to let you be in your feelings. And it's like, we got to be emotionally mature. So do something different, smile a little bit more, put your little perfumes on, make your teas in the house and walk around in something cute. If you have sons, now I didn't walk around, get you something nice that fits your body and get you some pretty robes off Amazon. They're like $10. We'll talk about this at our retreat in Cancun, November 14th to the 18th. All women are welcome, married or not, wives, widows, single, but you just have to be pro man. Don't come in there talking about ain't no good men in the world. We don't want you there. We don't want women like that. We want women that are we have one coming. I won't tell her business, but she emailed me and was like, I'm kind of nervous maybe about myself. I said, girl, come on. We're here to support you, give you some tips to get that man, girl. The next thing, 1, stay and do nothing. 2, stay and do something. 3, draw a line in the sand and say, I'm just going to do me. Okay, not just on me. It's really some of you in marriage. This happened to me in another marriage, not this one. I had to draw some healthy boundaries. And once I did, it was not good for the home team. We're not married anymore. But some of you need to draw a line in the sand and say, I'm not putting up with this. What is going on? Some of y'all, hey, starting over is an option, but as long as you've exhausted all of the other options. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't want to be in a third marriage. 50% of first marriages end in divorce. 67% of second marriages end in divorce. 73% of third marriages end in divorce. Don't run around talking about, I'm not happy. That's not enough of a reason. Find you some happy, girl. I got a whole list of hobbies here. We're going to talk about. Find you happy. I Chicago step girl. Oh my gosh. I started in April. Now I'm went from the worst in class to one of the best in class. I practice. I go there 3 days a week. My husband got into it. Find your happy. But you got to make a decision. You're not an oak tree. You need a team. You need a sister circle. You need a sister squad. You have to have hobbies. Stop losing yourself in these marriages. Men are not, my husband's not my best friend now. He's my favorite friend. I'd rather be with him than anybody else in the world. But I still have my own individual hobbies in life. Today, I told him I have a long day at work. I'm gonna be home late today. We actually have a long day, and then I'm getting my hair done, my self-care, and then I have a meeting after that, but it'll be a little later. He said, well, I'm gonna find me something to do. I said, well, you find you something to do. Like, this is how we talk. It's just fun. Have fun, sis. Set a goal for your marriage and create a timeline. You got some options, but some of y'all complain, girl. People only complain about things they can change. Well, Montina, I'm doing all the work. I go to marriage counseling by myself still. And my marriage is, listen, I can say right now, today we're on top of the world, but I don't know what it might look like 8 hours from now. You just don't know. From a first marriage, you might be dealing with a cynical mother-in-law, but then guess what? You go with a divorcee, you dealing with cynical everybody, look, ex-wives, could be a baby mama, it could be sister-in-law. It's just a luck of the draw. All right, just stop putting up a BS. Some of y'all, you put up with it because you lost yourself. You need to be cute. Whatever cute looks like for you. I really believe in that for us women, especially a wife. You should look like a well-kept woman. You should walk around glowing, okay? Everyone won't understand, but it's your business. And whatever you decide to do is what you decide to do. The purpose of marriage, according to the Go Giver, is to become the best version of yourself. Now, I did say I drop in some knowledge for my singles. For my single ladies, for all my single ladies that come in here, honey, you need to get some books too. And especially if you over 40, Marry Him, The Case for Settling for Mr. Good Enough. Some people get mad. I did this video about being on the clearance rack. It just is what it is. Okay. As you get older, your options decrease because the men that get married over 40 and 50 are divorcees. They might be better, but you got to do a lot more work. Marry smart, my younger ladies. Marry smart. Marry smart. Advice for finding the one. And most of the people that write these books are divorcees. I think Susan's been married and divorced twice. Pat Allen, one of my favorites, married several times, but they get it. We get it, y'all. We get it. Getting to I Do, The Secret for Doing Relationships Right. If you're struggling in your marriage, get these books too. I've read these. And this Inner Beauty Movement presents From Hello to I Do. These books are great too. Honey, he always has options, but you are his first option because he married you. And with that said, pick your battles in your home. Pray before you say. Make sure you have your hobbies. Get your sister circles, unicorns, and rainbows. Put on your whole armor, Ephesians 6:11. We got on our armor when we walk out there and glide. You guys glide like goddesses. Glide. Y'all need to come to my Chicago Stephen class. That's what she teaches us. Glide, glide. Actually, I'm trying to get my instructor to come to Cancun because she's sensual. Some women are just very feminine and sensual. She's Panamanian. She has us looking good. I love it. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Why? Because the joy of the Lord is your strength. Walk around smiling. Be kind. Be nice. Be your finest self. Fit, feminine, friendly, and fun. Interesting, nice, exciting, sexy, sassy, trauma free. Get you some therapy, sis. Clean out all that garbage in your life. I'm cheering for you. Thank you so much for joining. Get your tickets for Cancun. We are almost at halfway point, and I want y'all to be halfway, meaning the number of people. It's $100 deposit. The rest of it's due in October. We'll get our flights coordinated. We'll have fun. I've been to this resort with like 20 or 30 women last year from one of my friend groups. It's a lot of fun. So y'all have an amazing rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I love doing this with y'all. I actually enjoy doing life with you. We're going to get this right, y'all. All right. Bye.